Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming. I am playing Oblivion Remastered as Wu Tang, the Shao Lin warrior monk. We've worked our way through the Fighters Guild, through the DLC of Knights of the Nine, through the arena, through the Thieves Guild. No, I'm sorry, not the Thieves Guild. Through the Dark Brotherhood, yes. We are working our way through the Thieves Guild and the Mages Guild. Primarily focused on the Thieves Guild, though I am training my magic up so that I feel better about being part of the magic thing, because my magical skills sucked. We've maxed out a bunch of our attributes and skill, well, one skill anyway. Let's see here. So strength's maxed out, willpower's maxed out, endurance is maxed out. Not in that order. Currently working on the other ones. But in terms of skills, only hand-to-hand so far. That was the primary thing when we first started. Mercantile has also maxed out. That snuck by me. That happens. You get stuff, you sell it, it goes up. You make money, and then you spend the money. Athletics is getting pretty close. Blade is what I've been primarily working on in terms of combat, although now that I'm doing the Thieves Guild and the Mages Guild, I'm not doing as much blade stuff. We'll get back to that, of course. I have hand-to-hand to fall back on in case I get myself into some serious trouble. Primarily, I've been working on getting illusion pushed up, as I figured that would be very handy within the later parts of the Thieves Guild. Otherwise, in terms of my major skills, destruction's lagging behind, but I see that as a late game thing anyway. I'm working through the Thieves Guild, and specifically working through the faction rank of Cat Burglar. Apparently there's more than one quest involved with the Cat Burglar, and so I'm splitting it into 2 different episodes. So I need to talk to Scriva, which turns out already here. Can talk to her right away. My first time stealing was super ludicrous, and lucrative, more importantly. And so I've just been working. I haven't had to go steal anything else because that first time was so wildly successful.
The esteemed Cat Burglar honors me.
Thank you. I'm looking to do another Thieves Guild special job.
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all.
Yes.
The Gray Fox has asked that you do this personally.
Yes.
It is a most delicate matter.
Let's get him. What are we going to do? Not kill him, I imagine.
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard.
Okay.
The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Gray Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Is that a promotion then that he'd be getting?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Okay. Because we're not the Brotherhood, Wu Tang, come on.
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Gray Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
Cool.
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Abso-frickin-lutely.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood.
Yes.
Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Cool. Excellent.
Shadow hide the hunter.
Okay. Excellent. This sounds like fun, and I did just learn a couple of times ago an invisibility spell and a chameleon spell, so that should suit me well in this mission. That's why I wanted to learn some better illusion spells. So, let's take a look at the quest. Taking Care of Lex. We're going to go ahead and mark it as active, and then we need to go to Anvil. Okay. Now, last time, that's a little far to, like, Breville to Skingrad last time, and casting spells and using archery on the way is one thing. I'm going to go ahead and just fast travel straight there. If I have time to do some training at the end of this, I want to keep these episodes around about an hour. All right. So, assuming we need to go speak with a beggar. First and foremost.
Please be generous, kind sir.
Not even a penny, huh? Is that... Can somebody be penniless if there is no such thing as pennies in this world? Apparently now there's going to be no such thing as pennies in our world either. I'm going to give him a coin first.
Thank you, kind sir.
Shouldn't it be like septimless, Olvis? I'm just thinking, you know.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings of the shadow upon you.
All right. I'm going to switch out my hotkeyed spells here when we get a little further into this. Going to want to have... The great thing about invisibility and chameleon, if you haven't really played the game very much or haven't explored the magical system of illusion, chameleon completely hides one, but if you do anything, like interact with an object or something, it breaks the spell. Chameleon doesn't hide as well, but you can interact. So you can use these two together if you break your invisibility spell with the chameleon spell in order to open a door, for example, and then cast invisibility as soon as you come through, you can effectively just stay hidden. Now, that is a little bit dependent upon how good your sneak is as well, which our sneak could be better. But I'm a famous person at this point, being the champion of the arena and the guild master of the Fighters Guild and etc. and the Divine Crusader, although I've fallen from my perch there and people are like, I used to think you were a hero. And then I'm like, yeah, I know.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
I have. Yes, I'm good at punching people and things. All right. So I'm looking for a blacksmith, huh?
Good afternoon.
Aha. Thank you, clairvoyance. To the smithy. Yes. It is a handy spell. This spell did not exist in the original Oblivion. It does make things much easier. In contrast to, say, Morrowind, where you didn't get any help at all. So you're the smithy, huh? You know, I should be practicing some of these other spells as well. So I've got let's always try to pick the most powerful. Captivate is the most powerful. Hi, buddy.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect.
Oh, okay.
Follow me.
I mean, telling that to a famous person is kind of risky. I could just be the champion, just randomly coming in, being like, hey, man, what's up? Cat burglar, no. Ooh, Orin has shown me a secret passage within the walls of Castle Anvil. It should let me get closer to Darahill's office without being seen by the castle guards.
How goes it?
It goes very well. Thank you very much for asking. All right, is there a way to close it from here? All right. Well, we're not trespassing, but I'm going to sneak anyway. I'm going to do my Detect Life spell, which is Mysticism. Okay, here's where I am going to switch stuff up a little bit. So, the Chameleon spell. I think I want that hotkeyed. It's daytime, so I don't need the Eyes of Eventide. So we'll put the Chameleon down there. Also, because we are moving into sneak mode, I am going to put on my Black Hand hood. That'll fortify my sneak. I'm going to remove my combat rings, and I'm going to put on my sneaky rings. That way, and let's go ahead and get rid of the Staff of Paralysis just for the second. If I bring my hands up, I'm already partially chameleoned, and then if I cast it, I'm even more chameleoned. And then if I have invisibility ready, I've got the skeleton key, so I can just force my way through. The lock. I'm still training security. Okay, now we are officially trespassing, so I'm going to cast that. Actually, let's recast that. Detect Life, and then back to Invisible. Switch to Chameleon so I can interact. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Recast Detect Life. Recast Invisibility. Oh, there's somebody in there. Okay, invisible. Okay. Back to Chameleon. List of candidates. I have the letter. Now I need to find a forger. She doesn't seem concerned about the door opening and closing right by her. I mean, okay. That would freak most people out. Honestly. Alright. We know our way back in. Alright, I think we can stop sneaking now. We're no longer trespassing. And honestly, I'm not going to completely take everything off. I'm going to take the hood off, and I'm going to take the Ring of Shadows off. That way, the Chameleon will... Hi, Orin, were you waiting for me? Wait, why do I still have a red marker? Hold on. Okay, no, it's telling me to go this way. Okay, good. I saw the res. Like, did I need to do something that I forgot? No. No, I did not. I do want to dispel... Why am I still chameleoned? I shouldn't be. Oh, the Ring of Khajiit is also chameleon? That'd be why. There we go. I still look chameleon. Well, that didn't fix it. Uh-oh. This is embarrassing. This is mildly embarrassing. All right, maybe when it wears off on its own. Nope, because my head's still invisible. Well, this is embarrassing. God damn it, Bethesda. All right, I'll just wear the hood for now. All right, where am I going? This way. All right, I need to find a forger, huh? Fortunately, clairvoyance will help us find a forger, right?
Let's hear it.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Your wife. Wu Tang, that is not appropriate talk to a guard. How dare you? Why is it guiding me to my home? It's not. It's guiding me to this person here. All right, don't be alarmed by my missing head.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
I know you could, and I already gave you a coin today, and I'm willing to give you a lot more. I need information, though.
Well, only because I like you.
What? Okay.
Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, down the road from the Chapel of Dibella.
Okay.
Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Oh, while I'm walking, I could. Oh, and yeah, let's actually nope, magic, and let's temporarily. Oh, it re-alphabetized itself. I want to put dispel back in my. My head's still. Oh, my head's back. Yay, head's back. Cool. Let's lose the hood then. There we go. Oh, in this little shack. Now, my memory, it's been years and years and years and years since I played Oblivion and played specifically the Thieves Guild stuff. Oh, my robe changed. Wow, we are encountering lots of weird stuff these last few. Maybe I ought to put my robe as a hotkey and replace the potions of healing. There, that fixed it. The head of the Thieves Guild, I mean, the Grey Fox, there's them. But then Armand, right? No, that's not right. Whoever the guy that we're like, that hired us is the Grey Fox, right? Is the
What do you want?
Then who's the stranger? Is the stranger the Grey Fox? Was I mistaken in remembering who the guy that was our main contact was? I don't remember now. No, you don't look like...
What do you want?
Hi.
Do I know you?
Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe this is the Grey Fox. I don't remember. Yeah, I think so. I think this is actually who the Grey Fox is. And I was mistaken in my memory. It's been years and years, to be fair.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then.
Okay.
And of course, I would expect payment in full at that time.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's look at the map, because that'll give us the time. 7:20 p.m. So we've got 24 hours to kill. We won't do it here. We have a house in town. Also, I haven't sold anything in a bit, although I don't know if I've really picked anything up that needs selling per se. So yeah, let's just go to my house and let's just
Tidings, citizen.
practice magic for a day. This is my house over here. It was previously haunted. I think I'll actually do this on the balcony. I'm a famous person. I can get away with that. Okay, I'm gonna try to walk in a controlled manner through the house since my speed is not maxed out yet, but it is getting up there and it's a little bit uncontrolled. Actually, I want to be near my bed. I'm gonna train right here. That way, if I level up, it's easier. Right. So I'm just going to practice invisibility and mysticism. Rest for an hour to replenish my magicka. Rinse and repeat. I could be doing invisibility and chameleon back and forth as well. But I do want to... I do feel that as a monk, I should have maxed out mysticism. That's why I picked mysticism as one of the major skills. Alright, I'm not opposed to using chameleon just to get that little bit of extra. And so yeah, we're just going to do this for a day or so. I mean, I could just wait for 24 hours, but that's not going to level us up. That's not going to get us better at the skills that we're going to want when we're, especially when we're doing the Shivering Isles. I would very much like to have multiple skills completely maxed out for that so I can pick and choose how I want to approach things in a way that would be the most fun for me. Alright, illusion is at 64. Alright, we're looking for 7:30 p.m. Probably not going to level up through this. I mentioned it before, but this is how I would often start. More than once, I started off a game in Morrowind. Basically, once I was told to join a guild by the Spy Master, I joined the Mages Guild, and then I'd learn a basic lock spell and a basic unlock spell, and I would just practice locking and unlocking a cabinet. Which is all, what, alteration? It's definitely alteration in Oblivion and Skyrim. I think it was also alteration in Morrowind. I don't remember for sure. It's been years and years. The thing is, magicka doesn't replenish in Morrowind, except through sleeping. So this was just the way I had to approach it to become a good magician, a good wizard in Morrowind. And if I were to go back and play Morrowind again, I would be very tempted to approach it that way again and play as a mage. Alright, we're about halfway there. If I can get my illusion up to 75, I'm able to cast those more powerful spells. I think I have enough magicka now And then they're 60-second spells, which is even better. The last time I played a thorough playthrough of Oblivion, this is how I was doing a lot of the Oblivion gates, was just going through Invisible, speedrunning them all. I mean, if all my combat skills are maxed out, then that becomes the kind of the go-to. And that seems very, very Shao Lin to me. To use the skills to not have to fight. You know, be able to protect yourself if you need to. But otherwise, just avoid the fights entirely. We'll see how the skills progress on whether that'll ever become something that makes sense. I think we may level up before we finish this quest off. We may just. Alright, it's past noon. This would be a lot less of a logical technique if we were playing on like some kind of survival. Because then you'd be having to eat and drink as well. Alright, it's getting closer to 2 o'clock. At this point, I may just do a little bit of extra training just to get that level up. Because I would very much like... Oh, is that... Ooh. Alright. I thought that was going to be it. It was not. Alright, screw me. No, I want to continue. I mean, mysticism is going up slower, but... Because it's a lower level spell. But... It's also a major skill, so it should be pushing that level mechanism up quicker. Alright, close enough. Alright, 4:30. Come on now. We're almost there. There we go. Excellent. Alright, at this point, 3 hours will get us to the time to check in. But let's do 1 hour. Drink and rest my drink. All right, 27. At this point, we're just getting repeats of the stuff. 12 virtues left. Since I can only push luck up one at a time, I feel like I should be pushing luck up at this point. I've already got 3 maxed out attributes. Now that... All right, intelligence... I'm going to keep pushing intelligence up so that I'm going to be able to cast the spells I want to cast. Personality is the least useful to my character overall. Wait. Yeah, luck can only go up 1. I can go up to 5. All right, yeah. So intelligence up to 80. And then I'm putting everything else into agility at this point. Not that I've needed to do much in the way of pickpocketing or anything like that, nor daggers or whatnot, but that feels right. I'm fast enough at this point. And I'll push the speed up the rest of the way, but for now I want to get agility closer to everything else. Personality can wait. You don't need to be that charming when you're famous. I mean, if you are charming and famous, that's a great combination. But there's plenty of not charming people that get by just fine. The reason I only did 1 hour is because I want to swing by the Mages Guild. Because now that I've leveled up, I can also train something. And I believe there was a trainer here, yeah? That was a few episodes ago. You, right? You train.
I hope I can help.
Indeed you do.
I'm willing to teach if you're
exactly,
willing to
illusion.
learn.
Oh, you can't train me any further. Okay. I am as good at illusion as you are. We are now on equal footing. Well, that's good news in a way.
You too.
Is there another trainer
Hail.
here
Good to
besides?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Because if my training is surpassing
Knowledge
her...
is power.
All right, alchemy, you can't help me train any higher because I'm better at alchemy than you are. I know more than you.
What's going on with you?
I hope I can help.
Or anybody else that can. You train. What do you train?
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Oh, destruction. I don't know of how I feel about training major skills. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Farewell.
Destruction's been lagging anyway.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
And I do want to get better at that. I want to max everything out, obviously. Destruction of my major skills, destruction is the one that's been lagging. Cool, well. I've got a bit more time. I am apparently invisible again, apparently. How much time do I got? Alright, another hour is pretty close to 24 hours. If he's not quite done, we'll just hang out. Here we go. Yeah, it's proven to be a little bit... Oh, how you're standing. Is that a good sign? You're not letting me talk to you? Ooh, okay. Well, let's just wait another hour. It's already 7:30. All right.
Don't get... You're bothering me.
I am, but what about the letter?
Do you have my fee?
Sure.
Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Cool. Why
Take your time.
were you... Why... We're already max disposition. Why... I've got 44,500 gold. All right. Wow, okay. We don't have to be friends, but we need to be able to work together. Jackass. Don't have to be rude about it. Like, humph. Oh, rump for you. Right in your face.
How are you?
Alright, I'm well. Famous person casting spells in the streets. I mean, I did just level up, but I still want to push the skills up. Level 27. Far as I know, we've got about as far up in level as we needed to get the best gear with any given mission. But things will still level with us. And we can still push our attributes up, etc. Alright, now it is nighttime. So I may want to rearrange my spells again. Wait, where are we going again? In here. This already doesn't look familiar.
Go take your break.
here to relieve
My
you.
feet are killing me. Hungry. Hello there.
You've got some
Well met.
fingers. What have you been getting?
Okay, I'm going someplace completely different than I went the first time. Okay. Why am I going someplace completely different? Shouldn't I use the exact same way I went before? Wait, what hold on. Hold on. Oh, I need to go to the Imperial City. Okay, I have to seal the letter with the official seal. Right, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Well, then let's go there. Gonna fast travel. That's a long way to just hike, even with all of the being able to cast all the spells. Okay, this is breaking and entering, so we want to go through there, huh? Not into the offices. I guess they're both offices. All right, let's just step into the shadows over here, and let's get our gear on. So we want the hood, and we want the shadows and Khajiit. There. Okay. And then for magic, I might want the Eyes of Eventide. We don't need to spell once we're inside. Although, I think I would rather have the Minor Life Detection. Yeah, I think that's better. Honestly, let's put the Eyes of Eventide right here. If we need to pull out a sword, we done fucked up. I want to keep the Staff of Paralysis as a emergency thing, but all of that should be fine. All right, so we need Chameleon. Straight through with the skeleton key, no problem. We're Chameleon, so I can cast this. Very hard lock. There's nobody in here, huh? Well, that's convenient. Alright, this is the place, right? I'm going to recast Chameleon just because it's not a permanent spell. No? Alright, is it on the desk? Ah, right there, I see it. Alright, I've sealed the letter with the Legion Commander's seal. Now I must deliver it to Count Umbrenux personally. I will take the role of courier. And I didn't actually, I was going to say, if I took that, I was going to put it back in the desk, because I don't actually want it on my person or have it be missing. But it did that for me. All right, let's recast Chameleon so they don't see me coming out of here. Cast that. Looks like my robe is malfunctioning again. right, where am I going now? Back there. Okay. All right, let's just fast travel back to Castle Anvil. Yeah, we had to stamp it. That makes sense. All right, very chameleoned. I'm just gonna stay hidden, because why not? Might as well. Oh, actually, I need to return the letter. So let's come over here into the corner where no one can see me, and we can stand up, get up, get down, and yeah, let's take the hood off, take the base ring of shadows off. Take the Ring of Khajiit off. Put back on our normal stuff. Let's cast a Dispel. It could be that the Dispel is no longer potent enough. Let's test that. If I use this Greater Dispel, nope, I'm invisible now. All right, if I go through a door and then through a door, will that make me visible? I don't want to be partly invisible when I turn this in. All right, well, no. There we go. I feel like that's the game being funny, more so than anything else. I'm totally visible, and I can cast a spell to get rid of the little glow. Yeah, there we go. All right, hi, I'm a famous person.
State your... I am Ilona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
No, of course not. We haven't actually technically met, because I bought my house not through here, huh? I've got a thing for you.
You have the Imperial Watch recommendation for my new guard captain.
I sure do.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin.
Oh.
I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you.
She doesn't recognize me. All right. What's up with your town?
You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people.
Yeah.
My favorite time is the harbor at sunset, the sun and sea to the west.
Yeah, that makes sense. Any juicy gossip?
They say Eleanor on Somerset Isle is more beautiful. I've never been. For the present, I must count the Imperial City the most glorious in Tamriel.
Okay.
You are dismissed.
All right. Yeah, she doesn't recognize me. Right. Sounds like Darahil was gonna practice a little bit of nepotism, and well, we squashed that plan. All right. So we can... Wait, what are we doing? We're delivering it to Hieronymus Lex himself. Excellent. All right. I'm down for that. Tempted to go get my champion armor. Champion of the arena armor. And do it with that on, but the robes are appropriate with being the monk. And where is he? Alright, well, if he's way over there.
What is it, citizen?
I might as well...
Look at the muscles on you.
Oh wait, that's not Dispel. Although it's still working because it's breaking the invisibility. Detect Life is
Greetings to you.
also
If
mysticism.
you've got to travel
What's this about?
by the 9
The
divines,
boots of the
stay on the road.
Crusaders
hold
have
on.
been given to a
This
worthy
just
knight, I
isn't safe
understand.
anymore.
He must have...
We've had... What is
Hi.
it, sir?
Oh, you're hanging out with her, are you? That's funny. Hi. You've got a promotion.
I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Gray Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
Maybe. You're starting to sound like you're a little bit weirdly paranoid, is all I'm saying.
Do
I'll
you
leave at
want
once for
something
Anvil.
from me?
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi there.
What's going on with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House dress and flog.
Well, that's probably good, because that's probably one of those problematic things about playing Morrowind is
Speak.
the houses that engage in that sort of thing. All right, are we going back to give the good news in Breville? We are. Excellent. This will get me a promotion, right? It should. It's better. Better give me a promotion.
How do you do?
We have a
Hi there.
whole
Luciana Galena.
night
She tends to keep
to...
to herself, that's for sure. That's too bad.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
All right, so
She's seeing you.
I have to wait until morning anyway, and it's not even been a full hour, so let's sort by that. So we still can't cast Shadow, but we're getting close. Shadow is 50% Chameleon, and then Ghost Walk is 60 seconds of invisibility, which is great. Yeah, might as well start working on alteration. So let's put that over here. And we'll switch between chameleon and water breathing. Or invisibility and water breathing.
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago.
And then let's wait for an hour. And we'll just do this all night. Because we can do this all night. I could be doing Eyes of Eventide, but the thing is, the higher the cost of the spell, the more it pushes the skill up. So this is better. Illusion and alteration. All right, yep. Both minor skills, but illusion's at 73. All right. Be able to cast that better spell in no time, and that's gonna be so much better to be able to do 60 seconds at a time. Especially with some of the quests. I have vague recollections, vague memories of the final Thieves Guild stuff. We're gonna steal a Elder Scroll. Okay, alteration goes to 40. Excellent. There we go. Almost morning. And the reward for the Thieves Guild, I feel, is maybe one of the best faction rewards. If not the best faction reward. You don't really get a great reward for the Fighters Guild. You don't really get a great reward for the Dark Brotherhood. I don't remember the reward for the Mages Guild offhand. But getting the Cowl of the Grey Fox, that is top tier. That's a top tier item. On par with any of the Daedric things, I would say. Very happy to see a creation for that to come into Skyrim. It's such a handy thing. We're still we're good to go. It's late enough in the morning. Oh. Is she upstairs? Must be upstairs.
The esteemed cat burglar honors me.
Right, so Lex has been reassigned.
Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
The Grey Fox shows his gratitude.
Cool.
You are being promoted to Shadowfoot.
Yay!
And may now use Orin of Castle Anvil as your fence.
Yay! Excellent, thank you. And there's the pop-up for Shadowfoot. That'll be next time. We got 1,000 gold for that.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Excellent. And there we go. Independent thievery. I'm already at the goal. So I don't need to go thieving anymore. Stealing from a countess. That was a good strategy. I've reached my goal. I've fenced over 600 gold worth of goods. The numbers should be higher than that. Because, I don't know, stealing from the rich, given to the poor, that seems to be the trend. And so really, like, stealing from a count or a countess really seems like the right, most ethical thing to do, and really. So when I'm in cities, I'll have to keep an eye out for messengers from the Grey Fox. He could call for me at any time. I should wait in the Imperial City if I want them to find me quickly. Fair enough. So, that begs the question. Next time, should I keep on with the Thieves Guild? Should I check in with the Blades? You know what? I've got some time. Let's go. Let's go get my house all set up. Now, where did they say I could buy stuff for the house? They said, I didn't make a note of it or anything, one of the shops. Maybe when I go to the house, it'll...
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Oh, gosh.
So long. A coin for an old beggar?
Yeah, I'll eventually do his quest, Paranoia. So this is my house. So it's right off the east gate. It's not furnished yet. All right, Gunder at Colovian Traders. Excellent. I think this is the last of the vanilla houses, as far as I know. All right, let's go buy stuff for it. There is some non-vanilla houses. I've already gotten access to the tower, but I haven't done anything with it. And nor do I really feel I should do anything with it until...
Greetings.
Do you know what happened to Mercator Hasidas? I haven't seen him at the
I don't really feel I should do anything with it until I am the Archmage. I am going to put on... It is the Deceivery's Finery, all right. Put on my shopping clothes. I have the mask with me, too.
Asshole.
Uh-huh.
My Burger King mask.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
All right, just to get the best prices possible. How are we?
You, of course.
We're 95. We're maxed. Excellent. Okay, well...
Only quality goods for sale here.
Have we...
What can
we
I
have
interest you in?
before. Can I push that up a bit more? Like there, 75? That's pushing. I've not gone that high with anybody. That said, I may want to try to sell some stuff. Yeah. Just buy this all. I think I got plenty of gold for it.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
All right, and while we're here, let's just see if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't need Daedric maces. Let's sell both of those.
That's more than I'd usually.
And these ebony maces. And Staff of Yep, sell that.
An excellent bargain.
I'm okay with all the arrows. I don't think I have anything in here I want to get rid of offhand. I'm keeping the Shrouded Armor and Hood just in case I need to be in combat, although I haven't been using it. It's not worth anything. But everything else, I'm kind of wanting to hold on to, at least for now. I haven't been using the Wing of Wizardry, the Ring of Wizardry, just because the rings I've got are better, I believe. I don't feel right selling anything out of here because I can use that for alchemy, which I haven't really been pushing lately. That said, we've definitely got stuff in here that we do not need. Gems and whatnots. I haven't been using any scrolls, nor do I really ever feel the need to use scrolls, so I'm just going to sell all of them. I'd rather learn how to cast the spells myself.
You got a great...
Keep soul gems, of course, but regular... Got that from the Dark Brotherhood. It does change my attributes a little bit. Can sell all those. More scrolls.
That's...
More gems. I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll sell the bear pelt.
An excellent bargain.
If I need to get more animal stuff, I can get more animal stuff. And then I should drop off a lot of this stuff in my house, so it's not sitting in my inventory. The stuff that'll let me get rid of anyway. Oh, I should get rid of that too. In my house, of course. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to drop off. Oh, I've got a second...
Another satisfied customer.
Does that mean I got the exact same kind of transcendent skill?
Goodbye.
Or thing? Let's take a look at that real quick. I'm just curious. No, I've got two different ones. No, I've got two of the exact same kind. Damage Magicka or Fortify Magicka. I feel like those are...
Excuse me.
I haven't felt the need to put those into anything, per se. Now, there's a certain number of those that open up, and I do feel like I should close the maximum number of gates, just on principle, right? All right, this is filled up the hour, so let's check out our... This is apparently the nicest home in the vanilla game. I just kind of want to check it out. I don't know if I've ever actually bought this house playing through the game before. I usually would buy the first few houses and then just like not bother anymore because you can always just fast travel. So I don't know that I've ever actually owned this house. Ah, garlic. That would have been handy a couple of times ago when I was trying to get cured of vampirism. Try not to kick anything over. Display case. More display cases. That goes outside. Treasure chests. I've been storing all of my stuff in Anvil, just so that I know where everything is. So I'm not inclined to put things here. It's a good place. Ooh, yeah. I like it. Got a desk. This is nice. So if I'm in here, I mean, of course I could always do stuff at the guilds as well, but if I need to train and level up, this is a good place to do it. That looks super comfy. Looks yeah, I'm all right with all of this. All right. Nope. Yep. Oh, let's take off the Burger King mask. I could frankly get rid of it. And by get rid of it, mean I could put it back in my house in Anvil. It weighs 15 pounds. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's just do that. Step outside, fast travel to Anvil, and get rid of stuff. Store stuff away that we're not currently needing or using. With my mercantile at 100, actually, I don't really need that other outfit either. Could sell it, but I don't think I need to worry about if I need money, I can always come back here and see what I want to get rid of. This is also where I've been doing all of my alchemy. And I've been storing up alchemy reagents. Yeah, this is my go-to chest. All right, nothing I want to get rid of out of here, but keep both of those. Honestly, don't really feel I need to have that. It is nice to be able to push my armor up if I'm going to get into combat and I'm going to be getting hit. So I do want to keep these on me. They don't weigh very much. That said, let's sort by weight. Oh, yeah. I can't just go to the bottom and go back to the top. That's right. Keep the potions and poisons. I should be selling those. Not that I need the inventory room. When I want to push alchemy up, I can come back here and do all that. Let's keep the Nern root. I could have kept that silence spell. Or potion. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then more importantly, Any of this stuff I can get out of my hands, I would like to. Keep all those. Just to keep my inventory tidy. I think actually I was putting all the notes into the desks instead. But that's fine. I can switch things over at a different time. What does that do again? I have to look. Can I get rid of it? I can. All right, let's. I'm not doing the Dark Brotherhood stuff anymore, and it is lowering my personality. Yeah, some of them are not letting me get rid of. Frankly, any of these keys that aren't related to things I own. I have the skeleton key. So it's not like I can't get into stuff. That looks way better. All right, just a little bit of inventory management goes a long way. All right. So next time, we're going to go to the Imperial City. I'm feeling pretty good about working more in the Mages Guild at this point as well. So my plan is to go to the Imperial City and go to the Mages College and see what work they have for me there. And if I'm contacted by the Gray Fox, then I'll switch gears. One or the other. I feel with Illusion getting up above 75, I feel like I can justify working with the Mages Guild a bit more. In the meantime, you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you then. Ta-ta.